Thank you. Good morning. The October 19, 2021 School Land Board meeting will come to order. Pursuant to Section 31.015 of the Texas Natural Resources Code, I'm chairing the meeting in the Commissioner's absence as Chief Clerk of the General Land Office. The Commissioner is away on state business. Should he return prior to the conclusion of this meeting, I will relinquish the chair to him. The October 19, 2021 meeting in the School Land Board is being held in person at 1700 North Congress Avenue, Stephen F. Austin Building, and by video conference call as authorized under Texas Government Code Section 551.125. Access to the meeting by members of the public was published in advance in the Texas Register in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act. Any member of the public who wishes to address the School Land Board should indicate so at the start of the meeting or during any public comment period. And with that, I think that may be longer than the actual meeting agenda itself. So first item on the agenda is item number 1, approval of the minutes from the September 21, 2021 School Land Board meeting.
Move to approve.
Motion is made, seconded, and carries unanimously to approve the minutes. Next item on the agenda is item number 2, consideration and approval of the new executive secretary to the board.
Morning, I believe that's me for the record, Land Office Deputy General Counsel Mark Barenblatt. And I'm not certain whether it was announced at the last meeting, I can't recall, but I believe the board is aware that the prior secretary and longstanding GLO employee, Stephanie Crenshaw, recently retired last month, left behind some big shoes. We have found what we believe to be a very able and competent replacement in Office of General Counsel Paralegal Linda Quintanilla, and would recommend the board appoint her to be the new secretary.
So move.
Second that. Well, the motion is made, seconded, and carries unanimously. And yes, we were given explicit instructions under threat of bodily harm not to announce Stephanie's retirement at the last meeting, but very happy to have Linda on board. So thank you.
Welcome, Linda.
Welcome.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the consent agenda. So you've had a moment to review that. I'll take a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion is made, seconded, and carried unanimously to approve the consent agenda. Next item on the list is item number 4, and this is a non-voting item just for informational purposes only. I believe Ken Mills will be presenting this.
Good morning, board. Ken Mills in the Oil and Gas section of the Office of General Counsel. As the Chief Clerk just said, item 4 is informational only. The board has previously given Land Office staff the authority to issue 1 or more additional RFPs for CO2 sequestration projects. And we just wanted to let you know that we plan to issue an RFP for proposed sequestration in the Nueces County, Corpus Christi area as soon as practicable going forward. As you know, we awarded a lease in Jefferson County recently, but we're documented with the entity that was chosen under that RFP process. So we have a lot on our plate this just right now. But we're excited to and looking forward to working with the port, Corpus Christi in particular, in the Corpus Christi area. I'm hopeful that there's an MOU attached to your materials that will go along with the staff memo in this.
You kind of cut out there for the last little bit.
Well, just the memo and the MOU will be available, and I'm happy to answer any questions, but again, this is just informational.
And let me, I know.
And that concludes my.
I have a question. following all the rules, but is there a courtesy call we should make to neighboring cities or anything, or is that not necessary at all?
I don't know what we would say, Mr. Warman. You know, we just, the school fund, of course, owns the entire submerged land in Texas, including all the Gulf of Mexico that's in the state. And these projects are pretty likely to be offshore. So I think everybody in the area will know once this is afoot.
All right.
I think for the record, Ken and I had spoken about this, just because there were some computer problems there. I think just again, informational only to say that Port of Corpus is very interested in pursuing this. We've signed an MOU with them and looking at partnering in that area. That seems to be an area of great interest with a number of oil and gas operators and producers in the area. And we're Ken is kind of leading the charge to get the lease approved and everything from our first RFP. So we're just sort of working the issues out there, and then hope to move forward with the second RFP when appropriate. So if there's any questions, any additional questions for the board?
Not here.
Hearing none, and I will note that the final item on the agenda, number 5, was pulled. We will take that one up at a later date. So item number 4 being a non-voting item, being no further business before the school land board, the meeting is hereby adjourned.